And one of my favorite sayings, I'm paraphrasing, I don't even know who said it, but it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up and keep moving forward. And that is a key. Everybody gets knocked down. That's why in my memoirs, I told people I blew all the money. I was riding a bicycle to a desk job. I start my book. I'm in a parking lot of a what do you call it? A wedding place where they have weddings. They were having a fair night, a wedding fair, and I was flyering cars for my wife to do makeup because we were broke, and she would do makeup for $100 for a wedding. And I'm putting flyers on the car, and I'm being chased through the parking lot by the security because I'm flying cars, and I'm running not because I thought they could have put me in wedding jail. I was afraid they were going to recognize me out there with my hood up, flying cars, and go, "Aren't you Dee Snider?" This was like 1992.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing here? I was humiliated. I was embarrassed.
Sure. Yeah.
I've had 2 bankruptcies. It's easy to, once you've come out of all that, to talk about it, but people like you and me need to talk about how we fell so other people know that it's okay to fall. Just got to get back up and keep fighting. That's the way it is.
Yeah, it's kind of like a math equation, 0 equals 0. You do nothing, you get nothing. That's simple. You do nothing, you get nothing.
Exactly. And we, and that's, and again, people, you can fall. You can, lose it all. We were broke. I had a year where there was $0 on my income tax.
Wow.
0. Wow. How do you go from making millions to making zero and being in a rental house, having 2 bankruptcies, going to Goodwill, not being able to buy? My wife would talk about the thing that made her crazy. She could go into a store and she couldn't buy the kids a candy. We couldn't afford a quarter candy, and she knew that we had no money to do that. And and we came back out of that. And one of the big things is she goes, just the idea that I don't have to worry about every penny like we did for quite a few years. And I just want to say credit to my wife. I met her when I had nothing, with me when I had everything. She was there. I never thought for a minute she'd leave when I lost every single penny, and said, "Okay, I'm going back to work in a salon. I could do hair, and we're still together all these years later. No matter what it is, she's walking in and out. I had no signal in the other room, so I had to move over here, babe."
So, that being said, how did you guys stay together? Everybody gets divorced.
You know what? They said, we've been to counseling. And one of the first things the counselor said to me was, only difference between couples that stay together and couples that get divorced is couples that stay together won't accept divorce as an option.
Oh, there you go.
He says, that's it. He says, it's not the problems they have. All couples deal with the same thing. The couples stay together, say, okay, we're not getting divorced, so how do we fix it? And we've been, and also, something about being through the war together and surviving together. And, and we've been through quite a few wars together, and we've survived, and, now we're enjoying the fruits of a lot of years of struggle, so we definitely have bonded through that. And we got great kids, and we got grandkids, and, we got all this. It's amazing. I feel blessed to have survived it, because it wasn't easy.
Oh, it's a great story, though. Dude, I appreciate you doing this. I don't want to keep you anymore. But man, I just respect you so much. And the biggest thing is your hard work, your ethic, and the stories you told just solidify what I believe in, and how much, when I started doing a little bit of research on you, and I already knew you, but my God, that's why I left you that message the other day. I'm like, what? Dude, you're my hero. I like a guy like you. You're just Bob, and your mom did a great job.
The last thing I'm going to say, one of the most trying time for my relationship with my wife is when I became a star, because you start getting your ass kissed at a level that is just unimaginable, and everybody's saying yes, and you don't want to hear the word no from anybody. No one says no to Dee Snider. And my wife is this tough Brooklyn chick. She's going to tell me the truth no matter what. And she didn't start kissing my ass because I was suddenly famous. I remember I'd come home from the road, be like, I'm a god. And she'd go, empty the diaper pail. It smells like crap. I'm like, what? She's like, empty the diaper pail. It smells like poo. And I'm like, okay. It's like she would always bring me down to earth.